What's up, YouTube? It was always my dream when I was little to be a YouTuber for some reason. I don't have that same dream anymore. That's alright. I need to stop looking at myself. Well, I'll cut to the chase. I'm making this because I think it'll help me just in life to be a better person. Be a better me. I don't think I'll watch these back because it'll be cringy. At least for me, I don't think anybody will watch this. I think a part of me is doing this because I want to blow up, but I think this would be a sad thing to blow up on. Just like journal entries or something, but yeah. Today's Thursday, March 12th, I think. Last week on Friday, I got broken up with by a girl named Maddie. We only dated for like a month. Yeah. And it's really like I haven't been heartbroken like this for a while, since high school. And I don't know. I told myself, because before her, I got out of a relationship, the longest relationship I've ever been in, which was just 9 months. I'm 22, by the way, so I don't know if that's like I don't know, but, yeah, me and this lady, we dated for a month, and, I'm sorry, I need to stop looking at myself. I just got a relationship like 4 or 5 months before that, my longest one. I didn't really want to date anybody, but I really liked her. And I told people she pressured me into it. I don't think so. I think I pressured myself into it. I guess she was a factor. I mean, she wanted to date me, so. But yeah, so I asked her out. We didn't really do a lot, which really makes me sad. I don't really do a lot in relationships. We just kind of rot together, and I don't like that. I don't like holding people's hands in public. I don't know. But I really did like her. And she told me she loved me, and I usually say that first. And then she broke up with me last week, a couple of weeks after she said she loved me, and a month after we started dating. And I don't know. I'm giving myself a lot of shit because I think it is my fault, but I don't know. I'm not the best in relationships or in life, but we would just bicker over small things because of me. She didn't like to fight, and I don't think I like to fight either, but I still did. So maybe a part of me does. A part of me does like to fight. I think pointless fighting. It's like, it's toxic, but I don't know why I find comfort in the toxicity or the fighting. Or maybe it's me putting up like a wall to not be hurt, but like I'm already in such a vulnerable position and place. Like, why would I do that? And it only caused me to get hurt. So I don't know why I fought with her. I don't know if it was jealousy or trust, like mistrust or like trust issues, but yeah. And dude, I don't know. I haven't cried in like a year and a half, which is like a world record for me. I was always a very sensitive child, I think. Like, I would bawl my eyes out when like I would have to leave my grandma's house or when my cousins went home. I was just very, very sensitive child. I don't know. I always felt lonely as a child too. I remember there's this one tree. We had like these 2 trees kind of off the side from the playground at my school, and I would kind of go sit under one and cry in like 2nd or 3rd grade, which I think is pretty sad. But I cried so much when she broke up with me. I haven't cried like that. I don't remember. Like, I was in like I was legitimately in agony, like screaming in a way, just like I don't know. I'd say moaning, but I wasn't moaning. It was like groaning, gasping for breath. And when she broke up with me, like I kind of did some things like that I didn't when I got my heart broken for the first time. Like I was just like so desperate and just like manic. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm just like I was just like my brain kind of shut off. I was just like an autopilot, just rambling and trying to fix something that really can't be fixed, you know. And it's okay because like I don't know, there's not much I can do, you know. It's like you can't be in a relationship with someone that doesn't want to be with you. You can't. I don't know. 6 minutes already, damn. I don't know. I thought I was gonna make this short. You can't. I don't even know if I've ever been in love. I don't know if love really exists. I think it's just like a, you know, it's a word, it's a concept, like time. Like, is time necessarily real? It's just something we created, you know? Sure, I mean, there's certain times around somebody that you feel, that like honeymoon phase or just in love, infatuated. And I think that's like partially, or mainly like chemicals being released in your brain. And that's not, I mean, love is way more than that, I guess, if love is real, it's through everything. But I just don't think, I don't know, is it bad to believe that love doesn't exist? I mean, I don't think I've ever, I don't know, I've always wanted to be in love, like movie love. Like, I used to notice, like, when I had this girlfriend in, like, third or fourth grade for about 3 hours. She broke up with me because I was too scared to talk to her. And I remember for years after that, I talked to her for what, like 3 hours? I mean, we went to the same summer camp together, but didn't see her, like, any time after that. I remember years after that, I would just, like, motivate myself, like, because of her. Like, I remember I was biking up this really steep hill to go to this gas station by my house, and like I really wanted to get off, like, and just walk my bike up the hill, but I was like, no, I'll do this for Shelby. Her name was Shelby. It's like, I'll do this for Shelby, and like, well, yeah, it didn't work. I got off my bike, but I've always done stuff like that since, my whole life. I think I've just done stuff for other people, and I don't know why. Well, maybe I do know why. I don't love myself. I keep looking at myself and kind of like disgust. Like, I don't really like how I look. I think I look fat. And like, I don't know. I've done a lot of stuff. Like, I got a fucking dermal. I don't really like these earrings. I don't know why I have them in. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I do like how I look, but I don't at the same time. And I just don't like how some people perceive me. Like, I get asked if I'm gay or bisexual a lot. It's like, I'm not gay. Am I bisexual? I don't know. I don't really care. I've been with who I've been with, and they've all been girls so far, but I've never really been attracted to a guy like that. I can find beauty in other people, men included. But I don't know, like that for some reason hurts, and I don't know why it hurts. Like, I don't know, like, it used to be like I was called small, and like now that I'm trying to find myself and like how I like to look, it's just like, is it because of how I look or how I act? Because I don't know, like, I like how I act. I like my personality, but like, I don't know. It just feels like being judged, and I don't like that. Like, why does it matter? Like, why does that pop in your mind if I'm gay? Like, why do you care? Why is that? That's another thing. Like, I don't like the whole. I mean, I get that it's needed, but like whole labeling, like you gotta tell people you're gay or like you're openly gay. I don't know. It's like, who cares who you are attracted to? or who, like, what gender or whatever, what type of person you're fond of, like, why do we have to, like, be so open about the type of person we want to have sex with? Like, it really shouldn't matter. That shouldn't define us as people at all. And like, that should be like the last thing people care about, but it's like not. Like, it's like such a political thing now, which is so sad. Like the fact that someone, like, I think it's such a hard concept for some people to grasp, but like, nobody chooses to be gay or to be straight. Like, that's just how they are. Like, they're not, like, they don't, like, like, especially for people that are gay, they struggle with it for such a long time. They struggle. I mean, a lot of people struggle accepting themselves, and they try to, gaslight themselves or change themselves for other people. So it's not, I don't know. I don't think it's something that we should have it's not something that should have such a huge grasp on society. It's not something that should bother people. It's not something that people should think about so much or care about. That's someone's personal business. You shouldn't really care, unless you're close with them and they're open about it. But, like, we shouldn't be judging people like that. I don't know. This is going off on a tangent. I don't even remember what I started talking about. Well, I got broken up with. Oh, yeah, I don't love myself, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And that's, like, changing throughout the day. It's fucking annoying. Um, it's so annoying. And I don't know, I just feel like a piece of shit. Like, I'm such an idiot. I'm such a fucking loser. I'm so ugly. I'm so fucking... I just don't, like, deserve to live, to be honest. Like, a lot of this past week has just been, thoughts of suicide. One thing I was telling myself was, like, what's so bad? What's so bad about suicide? Like, why do we so, like, why is it so frowned upon? Like, isn't going out on your own terms one of the best ways to go? Like, I'd rather kill myself than, I don't know, die of cancer. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. I've never had cancer. I don't think I could ever kill myself. I don't think I'm capable of doing that. I've never even really cut myself. But I'm emotionally traumatized and degrade and I don't know. I'm just like, I berate my mind with these just awful things about myself because that's how I think I'm perceived by people, and that's how I think I am. And is that normal? For some people, maybe. Is it okay? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Because why? I'm still, like, stuck on this, like, should you care what other people think? I've heard both ends of the stick. It's like my mom, like, when I was growing up, like, she'd say, I need to change my outfit because I look homeless or something like that. Like, should I give a fuck? And what is so wrong with being homeless? I mean, obviously, there are certain factors of being homeless that are unfortunate, but, you know, I don't like that word either, homeless. That's a whole other thing. Like, I don't like, it's so degrading. Like, so is, like, just everything. There's so many terms that we use. And, like, I'm guilty of it, too. I say retard. I shouldn't say retard. I say faggot. I shouldn't say that. I don't say the N-word. But, like, I'm not, like, I shouldn't, I don't, but, like, I'm not any morally better because I don't say that, especially if I say retard and faggot. All those words, all those terms are so degrading. They're so inhuman. They dehumanize people, and they put them in these categories that are just built off of stereotypes and hatred, honestly, just hatred. and just it's really just degrading. Um, you know, in all those terms. I mean, even I don't know. Maybe the world and society has always been divided, and I just grew up. But I just feel like the world is so divided, and it's like, how do I find myself in a world where I don't like, you know? How do I be myself, like, in this place of just division, like, and that's where like I come back to, like, should I care what people think about me? Because no matter what I do or who I am, someone's not gonna like me, and that's okay. But I don't think it should matter, because I've been seeing a lot of, I deleted all my social media other than Instagram, because I thought Instagram Reels was safe from all this, like, depressing, sad edits, but I got on that side, and this one woman's just saying the most important relationship in your life is the relationship with yourself. You have to love yourself. And so I don't think it's really possible to love yourself fully when you're so worried about how other people see you or think of you. It's impossible. To be authentically, to be my full self, I don't think I've ever done. I've gotten close before, then I stopped trying. And I'm gonna try again. Because fuck it. I'm tired of life. Tired of my life. I just gotta do so many things that I know I need to do. Like, I don't know, I started journaling, like, just before I did this. So, I'm gonna do it every morning and every night. Well, I say I'm gonna do that. I mean, I should give myself some grace, because I've never done it before. I'm probably going to miss a little bit, but I don't think that's the best mindset to have, but it might happen, and that's okay if it does happen, but I can try my best to make it not happen. Like, I can spend 5 minutes journaling. I've already done this for 17 minutes. I don't know. This is so random. I don't know. I thought I would, like, have, like, a theme per video or something like that, but it doesn't matter, because I don't need to blow up on this. Which is, I don't know why that's, like, a fucking, like, contingency in my head. I don't know why that matters to me. I don't know if contingency is the right word, but, like, it's like I should only do this to blow up. Like, no. Like, this has already helped a lot, The past couple of nights, it's been really hard to go to sleep, to be honest with you. I started taking, like, Advil PM to go to sleep, which isn't good. Because now it's not even really working. But that's okay. It's not okay, but who cares? I used to do a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll get into that eventually, but I'm sober now, so for a year and, like, I don't know, 8 months, so, or like 7.5 months, I don't know. Yay for me, but that's also, it's been really hard recently. Because I know for me to fully love myself, I'm gonna have to be sober, and a big part of me doesn't want to be sober. And I don't know, it's hard. Because I can just go fuck off. Just fuck off. I don't know if I fuck off and I go do anything. If I go do Kratom, I'm just gonna feel like shit. Feel worse than I already do, so what's the point, I'll just keep fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. Because I don't know. I can't. I just don't, I understand why people relapse. I just don't want to hold myself to that. I don't want to give myself any leeway. That's how I got in this position, anyways. Like I grew up in Kansas. I live in Minnesota now, so um, I don't know, and I like it here. I'm glad. I'm glad I went to rehab. I'm glad. I'm sober now because I have a life that I never thought I'd have. And that's crazy. And it sucks and it doesn't suck. I meant that in a way that like I have a life that I've like in a good way that I never have, but like also like right now I'm doing this because I'm in a bad spot. That's okay. Over a relationship I had for a month, that I messed up, and I'm fucking getting down on myself. I don't know. At least I'm communicating with my family more, even though it's really fucking depressing. Like, at least that's good, because I get in these periods that I just don't talk to my family at all. I don't talk to my mom. I ignore everybody. And it's not even like because I'm mad or depressed or anything. Well, maybe, I don't know. It's just because, like, I don't know. I just don't feel the need to talk to them, which isn't good. But I feel like in order for me to find myself and love myself, like, if I'm going to have anybody help me do that, it's going to be my family. Because I have really good friends. I need to write down 5 things I'm grateful for. I'll just say them. My family, my friends, working out, which I'll get into that in a second. Cigarettes. I'll just say my vape. I don't think I should count that. I don't know, food, even though I need to eat more. I haven't really ate in this past week. Like, because I've legitimately been, like, I was physically ill for a little bit. Like, I was in agony. And that's okay. That's going to happen. That's the human condition, I guess. But it's not enjoyable at all, Thing is, like, I don't know. I'm on antidepressants, and I went down a couple months ago, like, right when I started talking to this girl. Like, I lowered my dose because I felt like I was becoming numb, I wanted to feel again, like, because I hadn't cried in a year and a half. Like, that's never happened to me before. Like, I used to cry about anything and everything. And then I get in this relationship, and I just, like, I fall so hard for her. But also, like, I don't treat her right, or myself right. I lose myself again, which is why I got out the relationship before that. But I lose myself again for sex and for attention and affection. For the illusion of love, if love even exists, like I was talking about earlier. But I'm grateful for Xbox because I played that today and that helped me get my mind off of things. But I don't know. This is really long. That's okay. It's helping. I don't know. It's hard for me to love myself. I think I'm fat. I'm spending a lot of time in the gym. That's what I was going to talk about. Even though I don't feel like I'm making much progress. But I saw pictures of my past body from a couple years ago. And I do look better. But I used to be really underweight when I was a senior in high school. And I still think that's the most attractive I've ever been. Just because, like, I just keep looking at this right now. And I just feel, like, kind of chubby. And I don't know, I didn't have any of that. I was so underweight. But I thought I was so attractive. And then I gained a lot of weight in college. And I'm technically a senior in college right now, even though I'm technically a senior. Well, I'm technically a sophomore, even though I should be I don't know, whatever, who gives a fuck. I'm 22, but I'm a sophomore. I'll be a junior next semester. Which is okay, I don't really, that doesn't really bother me. I feel like that would bother some people, being behind, but I don't really feel behind. Which, I don't know, I'm glad, I'm grateful that I don't feel behind, so. I feel behind right now because I skipped class this week because I was a fucking degenerate and wanted not wanted to, but I was sad and I didn't feel like doing anything. But yeah, I don't, I feel like going to the gym has helped me, right? One, I used to spend a lot of my time doing things that were just hurting me. Now I'm doing stuff to better myself, but I don't know if I'm in the gym for myself or to look good for other people. But I don't know. I think I'm doing it for myself because I do like where I'm going. But also, like, a part of why I'm not eating this past week is because I want abs. Um, because I do have a little bit. I don't have a belly, but like I got like I'm like 20% body fat right now, which really isn't that bad. In the main aspect of things, like it could be lighter, but like also if I lose this weight, like I've only been working out for what, like 6 months, so if I lose a bunch of weight, I'm gonna lose muscle too, and I don't have a ton of muscle to lose. Like I don't know. I'm so infatuated with how I look, but like, I should learn to love how I look right now. Because there's really nothing wrong with it, There shouldn't be anything. Like, I shouldn't be my biggest enemy. Like, and I should learn to love myself. Because the biggest problem I have is my mentality and my mental state and how I treat myself and how I carry myself and how I treat others and how I act and the things I say, the things I do, the things I believe. Well, I don't know about the things I believe. I think I feel like I'm a pretty moral person. I think I'm extremely understanding. Except when it comes to myself and the people I'm in relationships with. So, something I need to work on. Need to work on loving myself. I need to figure out why I find comfort in toxicity. I need to find why I'm sad, I guess. Because I've been sad for so long, like I was saying earlier. Like, I was crying under that tree when I was little. I mean, it's not like things ever got much better. Always felt like that. Like I don't fit in. The thing is, the funny thing is, like, I never wanted to fit in. It's like I got what I wanted, but I don't know. And fitting in is such a stupid fucking thing. I don't think it necessarily exists. Maybe when you're a child, or in high school, fit into the fucking cliques that you're pressured into, or I don't know. As an adult, is there really any fitting in? I don't think so. Oh, I mean, maybe. You're fitting into yourself, you know. But you shouldn't be fitting into anything other than the best version of yourself, because you will be miserable, my friend. You will be miserable, and I feel like a lot of people are miserable. A lot of people are miserable. But no, it's not okay. I was gonna say it's okay. I say that's okay, and I say I'm sorry a lot. I need to stop apologizing so much, because I'm really not sorry when I say I'm sorry, and I feel like that loses meaning. Same with love. Like, maybe I don't believe in love because I've never been in love. I don't think I have. Even though I'm heartbroken, I think that's just a learning experience, which is my mom is telling me, and a lot of people are telling me that. It still hurts. It's like not being wanted hurts, especially when you said you love me. All right, I need to stop being bitchy, but it hurts. It hurts, and the hurt is okay, but it's not always okay. You can't. Lingering in the hurt is only going to cause it to be worse. And it's so, like, it's so hard to do what's good for you. Like journaling or doing this. Like, I need to, like I said, I missed class. Just, I wanted to sleep. But I'm okay right now. Like, I'm not crying right now. I'm not, like, my mind's not racing. Well, it's racing in a good way right now, but it's not, like, going off on tangents about this fucking relationship I had. Um, but when I wake up, it's like a resets. And I mean, that's something I need to learn to deal with. And that's why I want to journal, so I can journal in the morning. And then I need to get to go do something and not lay and sit in fucking reels for hours. Um, and I can do that. I think I can do that. Because I want to, like I said, I want to get abs, so I'm going to go run or something. But the thing is, I know if I do get abs, it's not going to be enough. But that's okay. Because at least it's a goal I'm going for right now. It's something. It's something to look forward to. Or something to strive for. Because I don't really strive for anything right now other than, you know, like I said, I need to find those things, but like I'm not really striving for that. I'm explaining right now that I need to do them, but like it's hard. It's so hard to do them. It's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be fucking awful. But it won't be as bad as I felt this past week. I know I don't want to feel like that anymore. I know I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. And I'm tired of chasing an illusion in my head that like I can fix stuff in that relationship or fix how I look. I need to fix how I think first. I need to fix who I am. And not fix. I need to find who I am. Maybe part of that is fixing myself, but I don't need to fix my whole self. But yeah, I think everybody has things they need to work on that most people don't work on. And that's okay, depending on what it is, But life is weird. Life is weird. And it sucks that I've spent a majority of my life feeling unwanted and ugly and stupid and just rejected. I don't have to feel like that. I really don't. And I feel like most of that, if not all of how I've felt my whole life, can change by loving myself. But I don't think I've ever been around a person that's truly loved themselves. I don't. Maybe I've seen people online that claim they have, but I don't know. Maybe I should stop saying love. Because right now, I don't know about that. I need to be myself. And like I said, I don't think I've ever seen anybody be authentically themselves. That sucks, dude. How do I be authentically myself? Because I don't know, it's hard for me to talk. I don't know what it is recently, but like authentically, like I guess that sounds right, but I mess up in these words and it makes me not want to talk. And I need to not care about that. That's one step. That's one thing I can do is just talk no matter what. Who cares if I fucking slur or lisp a word? No one's gonna remember. I won't even remember. I'll be the last person to remember probably. But that's okay. This is way longer than I fucking thought it was gonna be. This is insane. This is okay, because I have such a hard time, especially in relationships, talking about how I feel. I can text how I feel. I can write it down. Like, in person, it is so, like, I just, like, kind of when I got broken up, like, I don't become manic necessarily, not, like, that bad, but, like, I become, like, I disassociate. I be, like I become, like, a shell, kind of, like, I forget how I feel, or, I can't explain how I feel. Like, I become, like kind of frozen. And that's something I can work on as well. But I think I'm gonna work on just talking more, like in class or to people, like random people too. Like I talk a lot to my friends, I guess, which I don't know. That's another topic. Um, because I miss some of my old friends, and I feel like my new friends, I love them a lot, but I don't know. I feel like we could be there. We could be more emotional with each other. I don't like, maybe that's part of the reason why it's hard for me to talk about my emotions or relationship, because I can't even, I don't know. I don't do it with my friends. I don't do it with my relationships. I can do it with my family only when I'm like, I feel like I'm dying. But yeah, I don't know. But like I walked into 2 stores today. I got this shirt in one, and I was gonna ask if they were hiring, but I didn't. And then I went to a place down the street closer to my house and asked if they were hiring, and they said no. And I had an interview today too, which I went awful. And that wasn't really because of me. I don't think. I mean, partially me, but And this is like I told people, the interviewer, like, she was kind of weird, and she was unique. I don't need to use that word, but it was a situation I've never necessarily been in before, like that type of interview. And I just felt kind of awkward, which is a whole other topic. Like, I am an extremely awkward person. And if someone else is also awkward, it is awful. But recently I've been, okay with my awkwardness. Like, I embrace it in a way, but I don't know. I think part of loving myself is either embracing the awkwardness or working on it. But like I freeze up in public, like even talking to anybody. It used to be girls, but now it's like anybody. It's like I don't know what to say. I don't know how to conversate, um, or even care necessarily. Like I don't know, which is bad. I need to talk to more people, and I don't want to like I date like when I got broken up with, I downloaded dating apps again for like a day, and then I deleted them because it's like, well, one, I don't know. I don't really want to find, like, I'm in an awful state of mind, and I got in this app for what, like sex? Like, I don't want to find. Like, I don't think I'm gonna find anything of value, or like anything, anything good off these apps. And two, just got a relationship. I don't need to be on them. And three, I looked awful. I don't have any good pictures. And four, like, if I want that movie love or whatever, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily possible, but how about I, like, talk to someone, you know? Like how I talked to someone asking for a job today or in the interview. Like, it's okay if it goes awkward. Because guess what? I'll get another job. I'll get another opportunity to ask someone out. And I don't need to be asking anybody out, but I'm saying, like, if I am ready or when I'm ready, like, I don't need to do it on I don't want to do it online. I don't want to. I want to be a fucking robot. I don't think I can be myself over texting. I don't think I can. I don't. I've always had a problem, kind of, with, like. Oh, okay. Thank God my phone didn't die. I've always had a problem with, like, texting. You know, like, I like to call, I guess. Sometimes I like to text, but I just feel like I'm not, like, you can't really be authentic over a text message. It is sometimes difficult to portray exactly how you feel over words. That's why we're able to communicate with people, like each other, like, because you can express emotion, and I feel like it's difficult over text, and I just feel like I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't need to worry about love other than finding myself. Don't need to worry about a lot of things that I worry about. But that's just how I am. But that's also something I can fix. And none of this is gonna be overnight. And I'm such a fucking, I want to rush through everything. It's gonna take times. It's gonna take times. It's gonna take time. It's okay. You know, like I want abs. It's gonna take time. Also, I don't need to not eat. You know, I can eat. You know, I can cut eventually. Maybe in a year or two. That'd probably be optimal. Cause you know, I don't look like I don't have like a sleeper boat or anything. I don't look like I necessarily work out, but I don't look small anymore, which is good because I used to be like underweight, like I said. And why am I apologizing? I'm gonna say I'm sorry for going back and forth, but who the fuck cares? No one's gonna watch this. You know, sometimes I need to push myself. You know, my parents said I've never really fully applied myself. I've never fully gone for something. And that is so true. So true. I could do so much if I tried. So I just need to try. This is me trying. I love you, Bennett.